Moondrop. Cotton candy.
Oh.
Champagne should be easy, right? If I can see it. Welcome back to Baldur's News from the Farm. I'm Patrick AHERN. You know it, the weather's still been good. The produce, the local produce, the vegetables, the corn, they're still very, very good locally and cheap. We could even send some to California at this point, I think. They've been coming on really, really strong. The only thing affected slightly is the cilantro, the dill, and the chervil that get a little burnt up in the heat. But basil and lemon verbena from upstate New York, still looking really good. Over on the West Coast, it's melon season still. It doesn't get any better. West Side melons, Peacock label, they're the best. And also, you may have noticed, it's great for grapes this time of year out of California, and we are going to focus on these today. We said we were going to talk about grapes. Look at these beauties. This is from a company in California called the GRAPERY, started by a third-generation farmer in 1996. This is the cotton candy grape. Believe me, it tastes just like cotton candy. Put it on a stick. It even looks a little bit like cotton candy. The only thing I'd recommend is don't eat this on a roller coaster. Really delicious. So sweet, full of juice, full of flavor. Next up, formerly known as the witch finger. This is now called the teardrop. It's a beautiful grape, thin skin, full of moisture, sweet tart, nice balance, would go well in a salad, on the side with some game. Next up, the moondrop, my favorite. I just love the look of this. The skin is a little thicker, but it doesn't leave a bitter aftertaste. Juicy, well balanced, just like this guy. All three of them, absolutely wonderful. And there's more to come. Every year, they're developing new and different varieties, all natural, grown to perfection in California. Next up, we've got the wonderful champagne grapes. Look at these beauties. They're great for garnishing any dish, but in particular, a beautiful cheese board. Come on, how would they look? Originally called the Black Corinth because they were shipped out of Greece back in the 1800s. These actually came to America in the 1800s. Finally were commercialized. These are beauties. If you dry them out, they become the Zante currant that you've probably heard of. But these, you could pop them in a champagne glass if you like, mix a few bubbles. The only reason they're really called champagne grapes is a big market employ. They were advertised in the magazine next to a bottle of champagne. The rest is history. Last, but by no means least, the Bronx grape, as I like to call it. Look at these sweeties. This is a pink, sweet cross between a Thompson grape and a black Concord. Oh my goodness, they're delicious. They start off a little bit tart when they're green like this, end up with a beautiful pink muscat flavor. Oh my God, that's good. Cornell University got together with the Bronx Botanical Garden back in the 30s. They came up with this guy. It didn't last too well in New York. It doesn't like the cold winters, tends to crack a little bit. It doesn't transport well. However, John Lagier took it over to the West Coast. He's been growing it and selling it in local markets for a few years now with great success. We've been flying it over to New York for the last 2 years. We are very proud of this. They package them in clamshells just to give them a little extra protection. Like I said, they're delicate, but worth every bit of trouble. This is a great time of year for figs also. We've got Cadota and Black Mission in pints and clamshells, organic and conventional. We also have Tiger Stripe figs coming in Wednesday or Thursday in pints and clamshells. You know Tiger figs are one of my favorite, but coming right after them, we got the ZD fig. It's like a big Black Mission fig with like brown turkey, greenish shoulders. Inside, it's just like a tiger, raspberry, strawberry looking, really red, super sweet. I cannot wait for those to come. It's spelt like the Italian spells ZD. It tastes like the heart of Tuscany. Thank you for joining us at Baldur's News from the Farm. We hope to see you again next week. By no means least, Der Grumps.
You love that.
You could use
You love that. He loves to say the Bronx.
Okay.
Say it again.
An Englishman trying to do a Bronx accent.